December 11th, 2022. Daily Bread. Passage, Nehemiah chapter 3, verse 1 to verse 32. Key verse 1. Title, The Diversity and Unity of God's People. Eliashib, the high priest, and his fellow priest went to work and rebuilt the sheep gate. They dedicated it and set its doors in place, building as far as the Tower of the 100, which they dedicated, and as far as the Tower of Hananel. The men of Jericho built the adjoining section, and Zechor, son of Imri, built next to them. The fish gate was rebuilt by the sons of Hasenai. They laid its beams and put its doors and bolts and bars in place. Meremoth, son of Uriah, the son of Hakaz, repaired the next section. Next to him, Meshullam, son of Berechiah, the son of Meshezabel, made repairs, and next to him, Zadok, son of Bana, also made repairs. The next section was repaired by the men of Tekoa, but their nobles would not put their shoulders to the work under their supervisors. The Jesana gate was repaired by Joiada, son of Paseah, and Meshullam, son of Besadai. They laid its beams and put its doors with their bolts and bars in place. Next to them, repairs were made by men from Gibeon and Mizpah, Melatiah of Gibeon and Jadon of Meronoth, places under the authority of the governor of Trans-Euphrates. Uzziel, son of Harhariah, one of the goldsmiths, repaired the next section, and Hananiah, one of the perfume makers, made repairs next to that. They restored Jerusalem as far as the broad wall. Rephaiah, son of Hur, ruler of a half-district of Jerusalem, repaired the next section. Adjoining this, Jedaiah, son of Haramath, made repairs opposite his house, and Hatush, son of Hashabniah, made repairs next to him. Machijah, son of Haram, and Hashub, son of Pahath-Moab, repaired another section and the Tower of the Ovens. Shalem, son of Halohesh, ruler of a half-district of Jerusalem, repaired the next section with the help of his daughters. The valley gate was repaired by Hanun and the residents of Zanoah. They rebuilt it and put its doors with their bolts and bars in place. They also repaired 1,000 cubits of the wall as far as the dung gate. The dung gate was repaired by Machijah, son of Rechab, ruler of the district of Beth-Hakerem. He rebuilt it and put its doors with their bolts and bars in place. The fountain gate was repaired by Shalon, son of Kol-Hoseh, ruler of the district of Mizpah. He rebuilt it, roofing it over and putting its doors and bolts and bars in place. He also repaired the wall of the pool of Siloam by the king's garden, as far as the steps going down from the city of David. Beyond him, Nehemiah, son of Azbuk, ruler of a half-district of Beth-zur, made repairs up to a point opposite the tombs of David, as far as the artificial pool and the house of the heroes. Next to him, the repairs were made by the Levites under Rehum, son of Benai. Beside him, Hashabiah, ruler of half the district of Keilah, carried out repairs for his district. Next to him, the repairs were made by their fellow Levites under Benui, son of Henadad, ruler of the other half-district of Keilah. Next to him, Ezer, son of Jeshua, ruler of Mizpah, repaired another section, from a point facing the ascent to the armory, as far as the angle of the wall. Next to him, Baruch, son of Zabbai, zealously repaired another section, from the angle to the entrance of the house of Eliashib, the high priest. Next to him, Meremoth, son of Uriah, the son of Hakaz, repaired another section, from the entrance of Eliashib's house to the end of it. The repairs next to him were made by the priest from the surrounding region. Beyond them, Benjamin and Hashub made repairs in front of their house, and next to them, Azariah, son of Maaseiah, the son of Anaiah, made repairs beside his house. Next to him, Benui, son of Hadad, repaired another section from Azariah's house to the angle and the corner, And Palal, son of Uzai, worked opposite the angle in the tower projecting from the upper palace, near the court of the guard. Next to him, Pedaiah, son of Parosh. And the temple servants, living on the hill of Ophel, made repairs up to a point opposite the water gate toward the east and the projecting tower. Next to them, the men of Tekoa repaired another section from the great projecting tower to the wall of Ophel. Above the horse gate, the priests made repairs, each in front of his own house. Next to them, Zadok, son of Immer, made repairs opposite his house. Next to him, Shemaiah, son of Shechaniah, the guard at the east gate, made repairs. Next to him, Hananiah, son of Shelemiah, and Hanun, the sixth son of Zalaph, repaired another section. Next to them, Meshullam, son of Berechiah, made repairs opposite his living quarters. Next to him, Malchijah, one of the goldsmiths, made repairs as far as the house of the temple servants, and the merchants opposite the inspection gate, and as far as the room above the corner. And between the room above the corner and the sheep gate, the goldsmiths and merchants made repairs. Daily Bread Message. Nehemiah's list of workers presents a wonderful picture of diversity and unity. God's people were so different from one another, yet they worked with one heart and mind to repair the walls of Jerusalem. There was a deep spiritual meaning to the rebuilding of the wall, and the first workers that Nehemiah lists are priests, led by the high priest Eliashib himself. As they rebuilt the walls, the people reestablished their identity as the people of God. They worked for his glory and sought his presence once more. Eliashib could have viewed such labor as beneath him and left it for the layman. Instead, he got involved with the practical work of God and set a great example for others. Nehemiah's list of workers includes priests, residents from inside and outside Jerusalem, goldsmiths, perfume makers, the daughters of Shallum, and Levites. None of them were contractors or construction workers. All of them were laymen who gave their hearts to their work. Nehemiah's workforce reminds us of the body of Christ. Although Jesus has called believers from every tribe and nation, we are to be united in proclaiming the gospel and advancing his kingdom. Unfortunately, one group of nobles refused to participate in the labor and missed out on the wonderful spiritual blessings of serving God. Prayer. Father, grant us a spirit of unity. One word, serve God with one heart and mind.